The only official response, Ali, at this time is the one from the army, in which the chief of staff says that he ordered an inquiry into this incident as soon as possible. Also adding that if uninvolved individuals were hit, then the army regrets that. Also adding that Israel by no means is looking to hurt journalists. And even this is currently the only response. And even within this diplomatic language of this response, I think you can hear the, I'll call it uneasiness or even anger coming on behalf of the chief of staff. We can compare this, for example, to what happened some 2 weeks ago when another journalist was killed. At the time, it was Anas Sharif, a senior journalist for Al Jazeera. Back then, Israel had no problem claiming responsibility for that action, saying that Anas Sharif maybe worked part-time as an Al Jazeera journalist, but was mostly a militant for Hamas, who combined the two jobs and also infiltrated with Hamas militants to Israeli territory back on October 7, 2023. Back then, there was no uneasiness as far as Israeli reactions. This time it's different. Even within that diplomatic language that I just mentioned, it seems as if there's anger, at least among military officials. We've not heard anything from government officials, but the response that we've heard from the army clearly showing a lot of hard feelings, difficult feelings towards this incident. The army has not gone as far as saying that this is something that should not have happened, but it seems to be the music coming out of the IDF response.
And Jonathan, what is Benjamin Netanyahu saying about withdrawing forces from Lebanon?
So I will read, Sally, the message coming from the Prime Minister's office earlier today, saying that Israel acknowledges a significant step taken by the Lebanese government, and that if the Lebanese armed forces take the necessary steps to disarm Hezbollah, Israel will engage in reciprocal measures, including a phased reduction of IDF presence in coordination with U.S.-led security mechanism. We've not heard such comments from Israel yet since the establishment of the ceasefire with Lebanon last November. It's probably far from surprising that this statement came from the Prime Minister's office a day after Tom Barak, the American envoy for Lebanon and Syria, was in Israel, meeting the Prime Minister, the Defense Minister, and other top officials. The United States is working very hard to make sure that this mechanism to disarm Hezbollah actually works, and is now asking Israel to perhaps take some lower action within Lebanon. Therefore, Israel showing this, publishing this statement this morning, saying that if Lebanon takes the proper actions, Israel will also take the proper actions. On the ground, I have to say, it has not happened yet. Just about 2 hours ago, there was another Israeli strike within Lebanon. Another Hezbollah operative was killed. I think the United States would like to see less and less of those Israeli actions in order to allow the Lebanese armed forces to try and disarm Hezbollah. For the moment, it has not happened. For the moment, we're still hearing voices coming out of Hezbollah saying they will not cooperate with this. The United States is, of course, trying to make everything work out.